welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it'd be fun to make Maddy's tofu with you. This is a recipe in my EatFun cookbook. If you don't think you like tofu, if you don't think your kids will like it or your hubby, this is the recipe for you. My daughter, she is 15 and she is a little whiz in the kitchen. That's why you gotta let your little ones pull up a stool and help you when they're little, because then they grow up to be teenagers that are amazing at cooking. So the first thing to do is press your tofu. I never had a tofu press. I used to just do it by hand. And for $19 on Amazon, it's pretty much a game changer. So I have one in here that I started this morning, and then we'll do one together. So the block of tofu started right here, and look how much farther down it is already. And now look, it's full of water. So tofu is a sponge. When people say they don't like tofu, they're just not preparing it correctly, because tofu actually doesn't even have a taste. It takes on the flavor that you marinated in. But here's the deal. If you don't press the water out, it's like a sponge that's already full. It's never going to absorb all of your new flavors. So, I mean, look how thin this is. This somehow was like a crumbly brick, but I still like to press it just a little bit more to get all the excess water out. And now we will start a new one. My hair is like, I just got my hair done yesterday and it's super dark and my bangs are super short. And it always takes me like a minute to get used to it. But if I don't do that, then I'm going back to the hairdresser all the time. So, okay, so now I have a block of tofu, and we're gonna do a little education about tofu today too, because it has been drugged through the mud in the media and it kills me because soy is a superfood. But of course, we don't want to eat the soy chicken nuggets and, you know, the processed soy. We want to have the organic, non-GMO soy. So what I do first is I always just cut, I should have done that on camera. I cut a slit in it and then I just drain it out because it is packed in water. And I'm getting my good tofu. Let me scoot you guys back. Okay, so we're gonna take it out of this. And this, another reason why I love this cookbook or this recipe, I'm sorry you guys. This recipe is, you can prepare it like I'm preparing it at nap time right now. Okay, I did that over the sink because it was wet. See how big it is compared to this guy? You can do this like at nap time or like the night before, and really the longer it marinates, the better it is. Okay, so see how it goes all the way to the top? Okay, now I'm just gonna push it down. Now, you need to have a little, you gotta put your body into it. So I'm gonna have to lay on it. Okay, my husband, of course, can just do it with his hands, but I have to lay on it. Okay, and then, just like that. Okay, so that is step one. Step two, let's make the marinade. And I'm all about fewer dishes in the kitchen, so I even do this the lazy way. Okay, before we make the marinade, let's just go ahead and bust this soy myth. So everyone is afraid of soy. Decades ago, researchers realized that soy attached to estrogen receptors, and that just kind of freaked everybody out. So everyone just started staying away. Well, it didn't take researchers long to figure out what was actually happening, because they knew that places in the world where women ate soy protein, that their cancer rates were much less. So there had to be more to the story, right? Okay. So we have estrogen receptors in our body. We have the alpha and the beta. Soy protein attaches to the beta receptors, which helps lessen our chances of cancer. I like to explain it to my clients. Think of an outlet plug as your estrogen receptors, and think of soy protein as the outlet. So once it's plugged up, there's less estrogen receptors for your free-floating estrogen to attach to. So combine that with a high-fiber diet, and we can lower our overall extra estrogen in our body. So there have been multiple research studies that show not only do you have a less likely risk of cancer when you consume soy protein, but women who also have breast or ovarian cancer, when they start including soy protein, they're cut their risk of reoccurrence by 30%. So please, 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 please do not avoid soy protein. Just choose high quality soy and avoid it with ease in your diet. Okay, Mr. Max woke up from his nap and he wanted to be held for like an hour. So, time-lapsed hour. Are you ready to help me make tofu? Okay, so you need, I'm gonna double the recipe, you guys. So it's 1/3 cup is in my ebook, but we're doing 2/3 cup, and I don't even put it in a measuring cup. I just put it all here in our baking dish. Let me scoot you back so you can see what we're doing here. That way, there is less to clean up. Okay, Mr. Max, what's next? What's next? Where are you going? Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of sesame oil, and we need a tablespoon. Oh no, what, sweetheart? Oh, you have to go potty? Okay, one of the things I am just naturally good at is I can eyeball recipes. So what, like serving sizes? Okay, now we need 1/4 cup. My husband used to not think I could, and he would take what I poured out and put it in a measuring cup. He's like, that is freaky. Like, it was so accurate. Okay, so that was maple syrup. And then we just need garlic, you guys. That is how easy this is. And it is absolutely amazing. And we use a lot of garlic too. Okay, so then you just mix it together right in here. And then I'm gonna slice up the tofu and lay it in here to marinate. Okay, now to make it very pretty on top, I just got my kitchen shears and 2 green onions. Let me level them off. What do you got? Oh, he's coming with a fork. He's gonna try to eat it. I better be quick. Okay. Now I remember why I was meal prepping when you were asleep. Look, he's gonna start to eat it uncooked.
Yummy.
It is very yummy. I know. So yummy. Well, kid approved. It's not even cooked yet. Yummy, yummy. Okay, guys, so we're gonna bake this at 350 degrees. And how long do I say? For about 20 to 30 minutes. Keep an eye on it depending on how hot your oven is. Because there's maple syrup in there, it can burn, but your house is gonna be smelling so good. And then I love to serve this with the Korean potatoes that are also in my ebook and some steamed broccoli. I think tonight we're gonna keep it easy and just do a little bit of rice and steamed broccoli, and we'll show you when it's all done. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is done. How delicious does that look? And it smells even better. So as you can tell, since I changed clothes, I made this yesterday with you, and then we ended up having something else for dinner last night, and that's even better because really with tofu, the longer it marinates, the better it is. So this is a football night for us, so we are eating early, and I am only serving it with rice, you guys, in a bag that I microwave in a bag with some steamed vegetables that's in my microwave right now. So you do not have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen to eat healthy. So let me plate this up and show you how it looks. While we are waiting for my rice, I will tell you about the 50-50 plate. Dr. John McDougall coined this phrase, and I do teach this to not only my private clients, but if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I run a shred program where the first 10 days of every month, I help men and women lose weight on a plant-based diet with ease, okay? And we use the science of volumetrics. To get full, you have to fill up your tummy and hit all the stretch receptors to send a signal to your brain that you are done eating. And the way you do that is by loading up on non-starchy vegetables. These are a free food. You eat as many as you want. They're gonna fill your body with fiber and nutrients. You're going to feel amazing. So what I like to do, when I have all my meals, I do half of my plate of vegetables, a fourth protein, and a fourth rice. This looks like a little bit more than a fourth. I tried to stack it, make it pretty for you, but it was burning my fingers, and I am hungry, and I wanna eat right now. So I'll show you my rice. You guys do not be afraid of rice. You can have any food that grows in the ground. You can eat, you just have to always watch your portions if it's a denser food like rice. So I'll have half a cup to a cup. I'm also going to go and get an avocado because we always want to have some fat with our meals so that we can absorb all the fat soluble vitamins. A, D, E, and K are all fat soluble. So if you don't have fat in your diet, you will not absorb them. And especially with vitamin D, we want to make sure we're absorbing it. So I mean, it looks very simple, you guys, but this is absolutely delicious. I've never had anyone try it and not tell me that they love it. So I would love for you to try it. Comment below if you've tried it. And also comment below and let me know your favorite meal you make on nights that your kids have football or like a busy night. This is definitely one of our weekly favorites. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am on a roll making them, and I think next week, we're gonna make skinny blueberry muffins together. That's another one of the most popular recipes in my ebooks. I'll also put a link to my ebooks below with a discount code. Hope you guys have a great day.